Have you ever gone through a breakup and felt like you were in actual physical pain? That ache in your chest, the feeling of being winded, or just a general sense of physical unwellness isn't just in your head. It turns out that heartbreak literally hurts your body, and there's a fascinating neurobiological reason for it. The pain of a breakup is not just metaphorical. It's a real physiological experience. Your brain processes the emotional pain of a social rejection in a very similar way to how it processes physical pain. Think about it this way. For our early ancestors, social connection was a matter of survival. Being part of a tribe or group meant protection, access to resources, and a better chance of staying alive. Ostracization or rejection from the group was a direct threat to one's existence. Over millennia, our brains evolved to treat social rejection as a serious threat, just like a physical injury. The alarm bells that ring in your brain when you cut your hand are the same ones that sound off when someone you love leaves you. Scientific research has actually visualized this phenomenon. A study conducted at the University of Michigan used functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, to scan the brains of people who had recently experienced an unwanted breakup. The participants were shown a photo of their ex-partner and asked to think about the rejection they experienced. The scans revealed that two specific areas of the brain lit up: the secondary somatosensory cortex and the dorsal posterior insula. What's so significant about these brain regions? They are the same areas that become active when you experience physical pain, like burning your hand on a hot stove. Essentially, the brain doesn't make a huge distinction between a broken heart and a broken bone. This overlap explains why emotional distress can manifest as real physical symptoms. The intense emotional turmoil triggers the body's stress response system, flooding your system with hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This is the classic fight or flight response. It's your body preparing to face a perceived threat. While useful for escaping a predator, this sustained state of high alert is draining and damaging when it's caused by a breakup that lasts for weeks or months. Chronically high levels of cortisol can lead to a host of problems. It can suppress your immune system, making you more susceptible to getting sick. It can also disrupt your sleep patterns, mess with your appetite, and cause digestive issues. That feeling of having a pit in your stomach is a direct result of this stress response slowing down digestion. Your body is diverting energy to what it perceives as more critical survival functions, like tensing your muscles. There's even a recognized medical condition called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, more commonly known as broken heart syndrome. This is a temporary condition where extreme emotional stress, such as the death of a loved one or a painful breakup, causes a part of the heart to weaken and balloon out. The symptoms of broken heart syndrome are strikingly similar to a heart attack, including chest pain and shortness of breath. While it's usually temporary and most people recover fully, it's a powerful demonstration of the profound connection between our emotions and our physical health. Another fascinating aspect of breakup neurobiology is its similarity to addiction withdrawal. Love, particularly the intense, passionate phase of a new romance, floods the brain's reward system with dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, motivation, and reward. It's the same chemical that's involved in addiction to substances. When you're in love, spending time with your partner, thinking about them, and receiving affection from them all trigger this dopamine release, making you feel euphoric and wanting more. When that person is suddenly gone, the source of this constant dopamine rush disappears. Your brain goes into a state of withdrawal, very similar to what someone experiences when they quit a substance they are dependent on. This is why you might find yourself obsessively thinking about your ex, checking their social media, or feeling an intense craving to contact them. Your brain is desperately seeking its fix of dopamine that it had grown accustomed to. Studies have shown that the brain areas that light up when a person in love sees their partner are the same reward-related areas. Like the ventral tegmental area and the nucleus accumbens, that are activated by addictive substances. After a breakup, activity in these areas decreases, leading to feelings of lethargy, depression, and anhedonia, which is the inability to feel pleasure from activities you once enjoyed. You're not just sad. Your brain is literally in a reward-deficient state. This addiction-like process is a key reason why getting over someone is so difficult and why advice like "just move on" is often unhelpful. It's not a simple matter of willpower. You are battling a powerful neurochemical process. Understanding this can actually be empowering. It validates your feelings and explains why you feel so out of control. It's not a personal failing. It's a predictable human biological response to a significant loss. So, how can you help your brain and body heal during this difficult time? The first step is to treat the situation with the seriousness it deserves. Acknowledge that you are going through something that is physically and emotionally taxing. Just as you would rest a sprained ankle, you need to give yourself time and space to heal. This means practicing self-compassion. Don't beat yourself up for feeling sad, obsessive, or unproductive. Engaging in self-care is crucial. This isn't just about bubble baths. It's about actively supporting your body's recovery. Prioritize sleep, as this is when your body and brain do most of their repair work. Try to eat nutritious meals, even if your appetite is low. Your body needs fuel to manage the high levels of stress hormones. Gentle exercise, like walking or yoga, can also be incredibly beneficial. Exercise helps to naturally boost mood-lifting endorphins and can help process some of the excess cortisol and adrenaline in your system. It also provides a healthy distraction and a sense of accomplishment. Another key strategy is to find alternative ways to activate your brain's reward system. This will help counteract the dopamine deficit left by the breakup. Reconnect with friends and family. Positive social interaction releases oxytocin, another powerful hormone associated with bonding and well-being, which can help buffer the pain of the rejection. Pick up an old hobby or try a new one. Engaging in activities that you find interesting and rewarding can help create new neural pathways and provide a new source of dopamine. It could be anything from painting and learning a musical instrument to hiking or volunteering. It's also important to follow the no-contact rule, at least for a while. Every time you see your ex or interact with them, you risk reopening the wound and triggering that pain and craving cycle all over again. Think of it like resetting your brain. By cutting off the source of the old, now painful reward, you give your brain a chance to recalibrate and find new sources of pleasure and satisfaction. It's the same principle used in overcoming addiction. It might feel incredibly difficult, but it is one of the most effective ways to accelerate the healing process. Let your brain learn that it can and will survive without that specific person. Remember that the pain will not last forever. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, is on your side. Over time, the intensity of the painful memories will fade. As you create new experiences and form new attachments, your brain will literally rewire itself. The pathways associated with the pain of the breakup will weaken, and new, healthier pathways will strengthen. It's a process, and it takes time. The number of days, weeks, or months it takes is different for everyone. Be patient with yourself, and trust that your brain and body are designed to heal. The profound physical and emotional pain of a breakup is a testament to our deep-seated need for connection. It highlights just how integral love and social bonds are to our human experience, so much so that their absence is registered by our brains as a genuine threat. By understanding the neurobiology behind your pain, you can approach your healing with more knowledge and self-compassion. You are not going crazy. You are having a very real and very human response to loss. Give yourself the time, care, and support you need to navigate this difficult period. Your heart and your brain will eventually find their way back to a state of balance and peace. I hope this video helped you understand the complex relationship between your emotions and your physical body. For more insights on relationships and well-being, make sure to subscribe to Sex Education Repo.